Let me ask you something. What if you woke up one day and realized you've been busy your entire life, but not actually moving forward? Same routines, same habits, same excuses. Just older, because that's what happens to most people. They don't fail. They drift. And by the time they realize it, they've spent 10, 20, even 30 years focused on the wrong things. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's real. And here's the good news. You don't have to learn everything the hard way, because the lessons that take most people decades to figure out can actually be understood in a few minutes if you're willing to listen. So instead of wasting years figuring this out on your own, here are 10 lessons that can completely change how you see your life starting today. Lesson 1, your mindset is your reality. For a long time, I thought success came down to talent or luck. Some people just had it, and others didn't. Turns out, that's not how it works. Your mindset shapes how you see everything. If you believe you can improve, you look for opportunities. If you believe you're stuck, you find proof of that instead. Same world, different lens. It's like your brain is constantly trying to prove you right. So if you keep telling yourself, I'm not good enough, your brain goes to work collecting evidence. Change the belief, and suddenly you start seeing different outcomes. Lesson 2, nobody is coming to save you. This one hits a little harder. At some point you realize no mentor is showing up. No perfect opportunity is waiting. No one is going to magically fix your life. And honestly, that's a good thing. Because the moment you stop waiting, you start moving. No more blaming timing. No more blaming circumstances. No more waiting for permission. Just action, even if it's small, even if it's messy. Because progress doesn't come from waiting. It comes from ownership. Lesson 3, discipline beats motivation. Every time. Motivation feels great. For about 3 days, then it disappears like it never existed. You know this already. You've had those moments where you were fired up, new routine, new mindset, new life, and then suddenly, you're back on the couch thinking, I'll start again Monday. Motivation is unreliable. Discipline is boring. But discipline works. It's showing up when you don't feel like it, doing the work when it's inconvenient, choosing long-term over short-term. It's not exciting, but it's effective. Lesson 4, small wins compound faster than you think. Most people try to change their life overnight. New diet, new routine, new personality, and it lasts about a week. Then they quit because it was too much, too fast. Real change doesn't work like that. It's small, almost unnoticeable. Improve a little each day, and suddenly, a year later, you're a completely different person. Read a few pages a day, work out for 10 minutes, fix one habit at a time. It feels small, but it adds up faster than you think. Lesson 5, failure is feedback. Most people avoid failure. They see it as proof they're not good enough, so they don't try, or they quit early. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Every mistake gives you information. What didn't work, what to adjust, what to try next. The people who succeed aren't the ones who avoid failure. They're the ones who use it. Lesson 6, your habits decide your life. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your habits. You can set all the goals you want, but your daily actions are what actually shape your future. What you do every day matters more than what you say you want. Scrolling for hours, or learning something new, eating whatever, or taking care of your body, avoiding work, or building something. It all compounds, quietly, relentlessly. Lesson 7, your circle is your environment. The people around you matter more than you think, not because they tell you what to do, but because they influence how you think. If you're around people who complain, avoid responsibility, and stay stuck, you'll slowly start doing the same. If you're around people who grow, build, and push themselves, that becomes normal. You don't need a huge circle. You need the right one. And sometimes, that means creating distance before you create progress. Lesson 8, health comes first. For a while, it feels like you can ignore your health, skip sleep, eat whatever, run on caffeine and stress, and it works. Until it doesn't. Because eventually, low energy catches up. Brain fog kicks in. Everything feels harder than it should. Your health isn't optional, it's the foundation. If your energy is low, everything suffers. Fix that, and everything else gets easier. Lesson 9. Money isn't the goal. At some point, everyone thinks money is the end goal. Make more, earn more, chase more. But money by itself doesn't fix anything. It just amplifies who you already are. Money is a tool. It buys freedom, time, experiences, options. Chase a meaningful life first. Use money to support it, not replace it. Lesson 10. Start now or stay stuck. There is no perfect time, no perfect plan, no moment where everything lines up and suddenly feels easy. That moment doesn't exist. Waiting just delays everything. Starting creates clarity. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to begin. Messy action beats perfect planning every time. Closing. Here's the truth. None of this matters if you don't do anything with it. You can watch videos, take notes, feel motivated for a few minutes, and then go right back to the same patterns. Or you can pick one thing, just one, and start today. Because real change doesn't come from knowing more. It comes from doing something different. And the life you want? It's not as far away as you think. It's just waiting on your next move.